Very sweet. Taylor Swift gazed lovingly at Travis Kelce as he took the field for the Chiefs game against the Chargers. Taylor Swift cut a love-struck figure in the stands as new boyfriend Travis Kelce took to the field for the Kansas City Chiefs against the LA Chargers on Sunday. The pop sensation has returned to Arrowhead after enjoying a lunch at Kelce's house in Missouri with the likes of NFL legend Bernie Kosar earlier in the day. Swift posed for a snap alongside Kosar just hours before the game, which marks her third appearance at Arrowhead to watch Kelce in action for Kansas City. She was then seen rocking up at Arrowhead shortly before kickoff on Sunday afternoon. Kosar, best known for his 8-year spell with the Cleveland Browns, wrote on X along with the photo, "Watching the Browns game with a Taylor Swift 13 pre-KC game. Tough to see Deshaun hurt." After heading into the arena, Swift was spotted gazing adoringly at Kelce as he ran out onto the field at Arrowhead, while wearing a friendship bracelet with 87 foot on it, which is his jersey number for the Chiefs. She was also seen laughing with Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes' wife Brittany as the pair danced along to a song being played in the stadium before kickoff. They were also spotted celebrating together when the reigning Super Bowl champions claimed victory over the Denver Broncos earlier this month. Swift touched down in Kansas City earlier in the day after taking her private jet over from California to watch Kelce's latest Chiefs game at Arrowhead. DailyMail.com understands the pop superstar's plane left Burbank, California early on Sunday morning and flew straight into the Midwest, landing in Kansas City just after 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around 4 hours before the game begins. From there, her and her entourage dashed across town to Kelce's house, where she was ushered inside. Around 30 minutes later, a food delivery order from nearby restaurant First Watch was brought to the house as Kelce's family and friends enjoyed some lunch before heading to Arrowhead for the game. DailyMail.com can reveal that the order was for a turkey omelet, breakfast tacos, and 2 kale tonic drinks, coming to a total of $42. Kelce is a regular customer of the restaurant, although never using his own name, and Sunday's order included a very generous $32 tip. Speculation had been rise as to whether Swift would head back to Kansas City for Sunday's game, given she is currently enjoying some free time before the South American leg of her worldwide Eras tour. She is next on stage in Buenos Aires on November 4th, which coincides with Kelce's bye week in the NFL, meaning he could soon return the favor and travel to see her in action. While his new lover enjoyed a lunch with his family and friends, Kelce was seen arriving at Arrowhead earlier in the afternoon. The Chiefs will aim to record their 6th straight win of the season against the Chargers on Sunday as they continue the defense of their AFC West title. The reigning Super Bowl champions have produced 5 consecutive victories since their Week 1 slip-up against the Detroit Lions, beating the Denver Broncos, Minnesota Vikings, New York Jets, Chicago Bears, and Jacksonville Jaguars. Swift attended her first NFL game at Arrowhead on September 24th, before heading to MetLife Stadium to see Kelce's game against the Jets a week later. She then opted against a trip to Minnesota to see him beat the Vikings, but was once again at Arrowhead last Thursday for the Chiefs' win over the Broncos. Taylor Swift attends Travis Kelce's Chiefs vs. Chargers game in Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes' family. Taylor Swift is reporting for WAG duty. The Cruel Summer singer was spotted at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, on Sunday for Travis Kelce's Kansas City Chiefs game versus the Los Angeles Chargers. The anti-hero singer was seen in the Chiefs VIP box alongside new bestie Brittany Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes' brother, Jackson. Swift clapped and cheered for her tight-end beau, sporting her signature red lipstick to match her Chiefs sweater. The singer also wore a black pleated mini-skirt for game day, finishing off the look with black platform heels. Swift was also notably wearing a friendship bracelet with Kelce's jersey number, 87, and a heart. In a video posted to Twitter, Swift and Brittany, with her youngest child on her hip, adorably danced to music in the stadium as Swift reached for her drink. The two appeared to be having the time of their lives as they laughed and cheered throughout the game. Earlier in the day, Swift was all smiles as she partied at a pre-game celebration before the big home game at Arrowhead Stadium. Watching the Browns game with a Taylor Swift 13 pre-KC game. Tough to see Deshaun hurt, former NFL star Bernie Kosar wrote via Twitter Sunday. The former athlete included a shot of Swift giving the camera a thumbs up as others gathered around food and libations in the background. The two also posed for a sweet selfie during their pregame get-together. While Swift's presence on the sidelines has drummed up a lot of attention over the past month, not everyone has been thrilled by Swift's dedication and the media coverage about it, including Kelly Clarkson. It's not hilarious how it is literally taking over the NFL for people that like watching sports now, the Stronger singer said during Friday's episode of her eponymous talk show. It's like you're watching Housewives while you're watching, she joked. Ever since Swift first showed up to her new Loves game last month, the NFL has run wild with coverage about the pair's romance, yet Clarkson hopes commentators stop talking about gossip and get back to the game. And you're like, so, what about the play? She said with a laugh, adding of the power couple, they're taking over. Her guest, Bowen Yang, then reflected on Swift and Kelce's surprise appearances on Saturday Night Live last weekend, which he said came as a total shock to everyone in the studio. It was so wild. We didn't expect them to come. I round the corner, they're at the page desk and I'm like, oh, there's two of the tallest people I've ever seen. Who are they? The comedian recalled. And then I was like, oh, my goodness, wow, it's them. Okay, they're here, and it was wild. Prior to their date night on the NBC Late Night Show, the duo stepped out for the first time as a couple while grabbing a bite to eat at Nobu in New York City. Following dinner and their brief stop at SNL, the pair joined the cast and crew at Catch Steak for the after-party, where they were seen packing on the PDA all night. The next day, the twosome topped off their whirlwind weekend with one final date at the Waverly Inn, where fans believe they got a little frisky. Although the pair went their separate ways on Monday, with Swift traveling to Los Angeles for the week, it appears the lovebirds couldn't be kept apart for very long. While it's unclear where Swift is staying while in Kansas City, the tight end bought a massive $6 million home earlier this week to give the pair a bit more privacy while the singer is in town. Taylor Swift, Brittany Mahomes cheer on Travis Kelce at Chiefs game with touchdown handshake. Taylor Swift is giving Swifties another encore of the athletic kind. The pop superstar headed to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, on Sunday to cheer on Kansas City Chiefs tight end and rumored boyfriend Travis Kelce during the Chiefs game against the Los Angeles Chargers. Swift was spotted wearing a festive, red Chiefs sweater and a bracelet featuring Kelce's team number 87 for her game day attire. Swift was also seen sitting and dancing alongside Brittany Mahomes, wife of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, during the game's first quarter. In a moment of excitement following the Chiefs' first touchdown, the pair teamed up for a celebratory handshake. CBS Sports reporter Tracy Wolfson teased Swift's appearance in an X post Sunday morning. For those asking #Travis Kelce told me he expects #Taylor Swift to be in the stadium today, Wolfson wrote. The outing marks Swift's fourth appearance at a Chiefs game since the Karma singer and Kelce were first spotted together during the Chiefs' September 24th match against the Chicago Bears. Swift sat in a suite with Kelce's mother, Donna Kelce, and cheered him on to a 41-10 victory. The game was the most watched matchup of the week, drawing 24.3 million viewers and ranking first among women ages 12 to 49. Swift turned the Chiefs' October 1st game against the New York Jets into a star-studded affair when she brought a full entourage to the Big Apple event. The anti-hero songstress stood next to actress Blake Lively throughout the NFL match, with both of them cheering throughout the game. Lively's husband Ryan Reynolds also attended with his Deadpool 3 co-star and fellow Marvel actor Hugh Jackman. Meanwhile, Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner was spotted in the booth and later walking out with the Grammy-winning singer at the end of the game. Swift also attended the Chiefs game against the Denver Broncos on October 12th. The singer, who donned a black dress paired with a red varsity jacket, was seen chatting with Donna Kelce as well as making a kissy face for the camera for a photo with a young spectator. During the game, Swift linked up with another star athletes +1 for some game-time celebration. Swift stood next to Patrick Mahomes' wife Brittany, and the peppy duo excitedly cheered during the match.